What is data analysis? Data is an analytical tool which considers external factors and helps you to think about their impacts. It can help understand the big picture of the environment that you are operating and then to take advantage of the opportunities and minimize the threats. This provides the context within which more detailed planning can take place to take full advantage of the opportunities that present themselves. What does desktop analysis include? The factors of desktop include demographics, environmental, sociological, technological, economic and political effects in local, national, and global level. Some other similar analyses like past, toll, slabs, etc. are using other factors for different situations. Let me explain. Sometimes markets are divided into these two types, red oceans and blue oceans. Red oceans focus on the cardinal market, with many competitors, and they are all fighting for the market shares. And blue oceans is like new market, with unknown market space and few competitors. They just start to create a market share. There are 6 basic approaches to create blue oceans. As the graph showed, it contains alternative industries, strategic groups within the industry, chain of buyers, complementary product and service offerings, functional or emotional appeal, and TAM. There are 2 ways to calculate market sizing. First of all is the top-down, and the second one is bottom-up. How to use the way of top-down? Firstly, size potential market. Secondly, estimate market share. Thirdly, estimate average revenue per customer. And the last is to calculate sales. For the way of bottom-up, you should calculate context, estimate propensity to buy, estimate average revenue per customer, and then to calculate the sales. The BCG Growth Share Matrix is a portfolio planning model developed by Bruce Henderson of the Boston Consulting Group in the early 1970s. It is based on the observation that a company's business units can be classified into 4 categories based on combinations of market growth and market share relative to the largest competitors. What is a business process? A group of logically related tasks that user forms resources to provide customer-oriented results in support of the organization's objectives. What is business process management? Business process management has its roots in operation transformation and enables flexible design, deployment, monitoring and tracking, process focus and efficiency. And BPM also involves end-to-end automation of business processes, blending machine and manual operations, straight-through processing. Fixed costs are business expenses that are not dependent on the level of goods or services produced by the business, like salaries, rents, or utility bills. Variable costs are expenses that change in proportion to the activity of a business, such as material in product, direct labor, overhead, etc. There are 2 more important cost types as shown in the graph: sunk cost and opportunity cost. For the pricing, there are some important formulas, as shown here: cost plus pricing and value pricing. Price discrimination exists when sales of identical goods or services are transacted at different prices from the same provider. It includes first degree is the firm is aware of each buyer's demand curve. The second degree is the firm charges a different price depending on the quantity each buyer purchases. And the third degree is the firm breaks buyers into groups based upon their price elasticity of demand. Financial statements are a collection of reports about an organization's financial results and conditions, which include balance sheet, income statement, statement of cash flows, and supplementary notes. As the examples show, in the balance sheet, it's important to write entities' assets, liabilities, and stockholders' equity as of the report date. And the income statement should show the results of the entity's operations and financial activities for the reporting period. The usefulness of financial statements include to determine the ability of a business to generate cash and the sources and uses of that cash, to determine whether a business has the capability to pay back its debts, to track financial results on the trend line to spot any looming profitability issues, to derive financial ratios from the statements that can indicate the condition of the business, to investigate the details of certain business transactions as outlined in the disclosures that accompany the statements.